With all the insurrections and uprisings and whatnot, a beauty beyond compare, you say? Just...
So, you've come. I hear that you've recently been serving Wang Yun. How does Luoyang look through your eyes? Oh? So you've seen the capital for what it really is. Interesting. If not for your presence here, then I believe Luoyang would be completely devoid of interest. One day, I will raze this entire city to the ground. And this very battle marks the beginning of that campaign. I'm sure there's quite a commotion in Luoyang right about now. After Grand General He Jin was slain by the 10 attendants, Yuan Shao and Cao Cao wasted no time retaliating. Chaos in the court is all but certain, and the eunuchs will no doubt try to flee the capital with His Majesty. I shall seize that moment to make their power mine, and I've called you here to help me do just that. Your strength will be put to good use. Then, we can get right to it. Come with me. There will never be a dull moment. You'll see. The War Council starts now. And yes, your attendance is required. Listen. I disagree. Hey. Very good. Move out. Capture Chang Zhang, the leader of the 10 attendants. We cannot allow the very symbol of the Han to be taken by palace eunuchs. You come with me, and be prepared, as there will be no time to dawdle.
The folks up top want you dead. You're handsomely for a bunch of scum like us to do the deed.
A self-serving unit hiring bandits with stolen gold? Pathetic. If he's shelling out, he could at least hire real warriors, eh?
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I, Zhou, will protect you from those who wish you harm. All right, the carriage has gone. Close the gates. We are ordered to stop all that attempt to pass
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Splendid as ever. Unleash those keen fangs to your heart's content. Plenty of bandits about. Wipe them out if they wish to stand in our way.
Those guys are veterans. If this keeps up, we're done for. Hey, there's a
The enemy
village over
officer
there.
has been
Let's
defeated.
get our dues there instead of risking our lives for nothing. Start the advance!
They strike the village and avoid us. A pitiful act, but a necessary thing to survive. Leave them be. Always consider the sacrifice.
The enemy
that must be
officer
made.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
The carriage
defeated.
can no longer move. It appears that there is a crack in the axle.
We push too hard. Fix it quickly before they catch up.
Take this.
Where do you think you're going? Surely you do not intend to
The
save
enemy
that
officer
village.
has been defeated.
What the? What's a monster like that doing here? Troops who went to the village were killed? Nothing's going right today. Take this!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
If Zhou is escaping with His Majesty, they should pass through here. Let's go, Diao-chan. We must save him.
Understood, Father. As your sword, I shall see to it that your problems are solved.
Nice target shown up. Let's smash him and rake in the core.
The inability to gauge the strength of their opponents shows their
The enemy officer has been
Let's
defeated.
make them realize their fault.
Oh, Zhou. You know the whereabouts of that deceiver? Zhang.
We're adjacent in this very moment. Lend me your strength. Her blade included.
Very well. Diao-chan, go and assist him.
As you wish.
Take this! Gentlemen, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
advantage. Good. Very good.
Take this! Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Choosing solitude on the battle easy. You must be good. Let us fight!
Bring him down.
Bear witness to my power. All my might. Bear witness to my power. Now.
Time to act. Take that.
All my might.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I did not expect to see you. Has Lord Zhou hired you? Let's talk about this later. We must rescue His Majesty.
Loose!
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time is up. The officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Astonishing. You shall lead us
enemy
into
officer
a new era.
has been defeated.
Lord Changzheng, the repairs to the carriage are complete. It should hold for now.
Well done. Get the carriage moving. We must leave this place. Post haste. On your fence. We have removed all who stand in our way. Let us hurry. We cannot let Zhang get away. Start the advance.
We shall go another way. After all, if I were Changzheng, I would set a trap.
On the advance. Strike now. Let this cliff become their army's headstone. Zhang has set up an ambush. We cannot afford any delays. What an irksome lot. Close the gates. That should buy us enough time to lose them.
Closing the gates to abandon his own. Changzheng's decisions are sound. Their resistance is futile. Cut them down and force the gates open. Thanks to Wang Yun's advance, the enemy presence is limited here. It should be easy for my forces to break through.
I thought the enemy went that way. What are we to do? We're outnumbered.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. With all my might.
Demoralize the enemy with a surprise attack. Then devastate them however you want.
Fight fair and square, you coward! All my might!
So, you are under Lord Zhou's command. If that is your decision, then there is nothing for me to say.
Take this! Zhou has come running
The enemy
right
officer
to us!
has been defeated.
Zhou in that! Let him get away!
The enemy officer has been
advancing.
defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been
Lord
defeated.
Zhou will have to forgive me. But you must assist us. You are our only hope.
Take that! Get this here! Take this! Words cannot describe your
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Now this is a problem. How shall I rid myself of this annoyance?
Loose!
I've been awaiting your arrival. That is how much I value your service.
Take this! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy are nothing more than
The enemy
worms.
officer has
It'll
been
be
defeated.
easy to stomp them into the ground.
Take this! Capable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer
that up.
has been defeated.
We will join you, Lord Zhou. It was a close call for us as well.
Well, you survived that trap unscathed. Was it your precious blade, or your wings that saw you through? This is the end for you, Zhang Zhang. Your days were numbered as soon as you became my prey.
Western Leon simpletons. What insolence! Stay back, I say!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the three kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will not.
Now, bear witness to my power. Take this! All my might. Let's end this.
Draws here. Zhang, Chief of the 10 Attendants!
The rule of the corrupt attendants is over. From now on, might is law, and we will shape a new order.
Well done, Lord Zhou. You're as masterful as ever. Even under his great shadow, your brilliance has shone through once again. Indeed, coming to your aid was a wise choice on my part. In any case, I'm in your debt. His Majesty has been delivered from the clutches of Zhang.
I only did what was right. His Majesty embodies the Empire itself. I could never surrender him to those curs.
Zhang must be executed at once. Exploiting the Emperor is a capital offense.
At once, you say? You need to learn your place.
What?
Of course, Zhang will die. But before that, he must receive a punishment befitting his insolence. He was the leader of the 10 Attendants, who corrupted the government from within. The blame for all of the people's suffering lies at his feet. And what better place to mete out justice than the capital itself? He must taste every torment. He must be deprived of all dignity, and the world must witness his suffering.
Lord Zhou, I understand your reasoning, but isn't this taking things a bit too far?
Oh? You think I'm taking it too far? You hated the eunuchs more than anyone.
You're not in Liang province anymore. The people here have no such appetite for cruelty.
It is said that stringing up a single crow keeps the rest of the murder at bay. Only when the people know that crime is met with punishment can order be preserved. Am I wrong?
But no, I'll say no more. I take my leave. Farewell.
Pathetic, spineless old fool. I shall enter Luoyang with His Majesty, and impose the rule of might on the putrescent heart of the Empire. The weak and the dead feed the strongest of the living. Power is proven. Predator eats prey. It's the fairest and most binding of laws. But to enact such a law, I must ravage the existing order and crush all resistance from those who cling to the past.
Zhou. Is this law of yours truly fit to tame the chaos of our world? Can a lone beast reign supreme to create an age of peace? If we follow him on this path, we will see what potential his vision holds.
My journey from here is one of treason and defiance. I will not stop any who wish to leave, but only those willing to obey should remain. Oh, still with me, are you? Very well. Under my command, every last bit of your strength will be put to use. Then let us go. We shall be the wind that blows through Luoyang.
Do you mind?
Power is the currency of the day. We all need to get stronger.
You there? Oh.
Looks like Cao Cao's attempt on Dong Zhuo's life didn't go as planned.
Hello. Weapons are flying.
Where did Lord Dong Zhuo find a beauty like that? If only I could be so lucky.
I am grateful to each of you for heeding my call to gather as allies. We will now consolidate our forces and march on Dong Zhuo's position in Luoyang.
Dong Zhuo has had the Emperor under his control since the rebellion of the Ten Attendants. His Majesty is but a puppet now. To restore the power of the throne, Dong Zhuo must be eliminated at once.
Yes, but I've heard that Louis Bu, a mighty general who slays men by the hundreds, has recently joined his ranks. Ding Yuan took him in as his son, but he betrayed him to follow Dong Zhuo. I've heard that Lord Cao Cao has witnessed his prowess firsthand.
Indeed. As a warrior, he was unmatched. But Louis Bu is not the only one. They also have other formidable fighters at their disposal.
Nothing good ever comes from a loss of heart. If we fight together as one, we can win the day. I'm sure of it.
Lord Yuan Shao, you are both the head and the heart of our great coalition. You have our deepest trust.
Good. We must first break through Zhou Gate. Everyone, ready your ranks and prepare to march.
Yuan Shao. Such tiresome tactics. But sheep will always be prey, no matter how many flock together.
My lord, even in Suli, there are those who have come to fear your rule enough to side with the coalition forces. It is rumored that you had retainers and members of the Imperial family brutally killed, as well as any who dissented to your decisions. Some even accuse you of defying the will of the heavens, and have begun stirring unrest.
Enough. What has reverence ever done to better the world and its people? Li Zhou, if you cannot obey me, get out of my sight.
But Lord Dongzhou, just like Cao Cao and Wang Yun, there may be others bold enough to try to take your life again.
The precious blade to which you allude failed to pierce my heart. Instead, it now rests in my grasp.
Right.
Still, yes, now is a good time. Let's hear your thoughts on the matter. As my loyal subject, you need not fear losing your head for giving advice. We're rooting out centuries of corruption. A little blood is a small price to pay. That being said, perhaps the attempt on my life, and even the formation of the Coalition, were born of my own carelessness. I shall heed your words as wise counsel. The Coalition and their tactics cannot prevent the inevitable. They will be consumed by our furious strength. The weak shall perish as the strong survive. It's time the rats of the Central Plains learned the rule of might.
I see. So Lord Huaxiong has fallen at Zhou Gate. They've defeated one of our best generals. This momentum will carry them to Hulao Gate, where they'll try to overwhelm us with numbers.
Is that so? They're bolder than I thought. Zhang Liao, Jia Shu, take the field and drive Yuan Shao's rabble away. Numbers mean nothing when their army's a pack of rats. They will be no match for you.
Yes, as you wish.
Accompany them into battle. Those eyes of yours should tip the scales in our favor.
I've heard tales of your valor in the campaign against the Yellow Turbans. It will be an honor to witness your prowess firsthand in battle.
That leaves the defense of Hulao Gate. Louis Bu, the task is yours.
You would waste my skills on guard duty. I have no interest in bloodless battles.
Calm yourself. Your time will come, whether you like it or not.
Very well. If it brings me closer to a true challenge, then I'll play your game for now.
Lord Louis Bu is often likened to the great General Li Guan. Lord Dongzhuo's trust in him is not misplaced. Still, I have to wonder, what is Lord Wang Yun's daughter doing here?
For all her beauty, She's also very capable as an assassin. So, I've decided that it's safer to keep her within arm's reach. Don't let her out of your sight in battle. Why not? Who else would I ask? You're both of the same ilk in my eyes.
Lord Dongzhou, you need not worry. I would never defy your orders. Not even for my father.
At any rate, that is the plan. Jia Shu will explain our strategy in detail. Now go. Crush that putrid heap of dregs into the ground. Listen.
Right then. This is... Yep.
You there?
Yep.
Got it.
Most kind of you.
I, Diao Chen, shall fulfill my duty.
Move out! The Coalition is nothing but a ragtag gang. Once they lose their cornerstone, they will soon flee and scatter. Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Yuan Sha. Bring them down, and we will be victorious.
There we go! On board! Gather in the center of the Dynasty. Concentrate our force and break through the enemy defenses. Take this!
March forward! The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy are focused on their movement. It would spell trouble if they massed their troops. We should also send enough forces.
We march at once!
The enemy spearhead is approaching the gates. We should deal with them too.
The weaklings have all flocked together. Treat them to stones and fire arrows.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wonder who will be left to die next.
The enemies who tried to take the gates have been wiped out. The path for the demon is now clear. Louis Bu, your time has finally come.
About time. You will all bear witness to the power of the greatest warrior, unrivaled under the heavens. It's time to advance.
No choice but to retreat.
Behold, the strength of a true warrior.
It's Louis Bu! We gotta get out of here! Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power.
No matter how many pests
One man could do all this.
There's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
All my might. Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training.
Swarm all you will, you are but mere insects. I shall crush you all at once.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My mission lights the way. Things are back on track.
The enemy
Let our
officer
guards down
has
here.
been defeated.
All my might.
Bring him down.
Looking rough.
Advance. We'll finish them in one fell swoop and put an end to
The enemy officer has been defeated.
On the advance.
Bring him down. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
That's enough, Louis Vu. Kill their leader and finish this once and for all.
Very well. This won't take long.
It's time to advance.
Looking rough.
It must be stopped at all costs. Strengthen our defenses and engage it. Forward march.
Take this! Bear witness to my power. Bear witness to my power.
Now's our chance. Advance swiftly and strike at Dong Zhuo's judgment.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Believe this.
The enemy officer
So
has
the
been
coalition
defeated.
forces have bared their fangs. Send out our reserves and meet the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy are acting in haste, and their commanders themselves are vulnerable. Let us hunt them. You know what you must do. Take advantage of this and end it.
Out of the way. I'm sick of hunting paltry fodder.
Do you truly think a path will open on the battlefield at your request? Here and now!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Louis Vu, he'll go no further unless you defeat me.
Louis Vu, you've got a fight on your hands. I, Zhou will beat you down. Take this!
how to fight! Words cannot describe your ability. We're now enemies. This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
I'm making my way out! The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
All my might. We come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
Bring him down.
You are just in time. I have defeated an enemy officer.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we need to those we love.
Cannot hold out for much longer. This appears to be as far as we go.
Our enemy spells my incredible might.
If I was ever here. Until next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However.
Coming at you. Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Sorry, but you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
Well aware of this.
Incredible.
Every bit
The
of
enemy
strength
officer
to take you on.
has been defeated.
Advance. This is where we finish Dong's war. Now advance.
Bear witness to my power. All my might. Keep it up.
The enemy
Push on
officer
through.
has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
My mission lights the way.
Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
March on. Dong Zhou is right in front of us. Defeat him, and victory will be ours.
Really? Time to act.
All my might.
Just starting. Just starting.
Shameful.
What just happened? Really? Damn it can't be. This isn't over. Not done yet.
The enemy officer
Still need
has
it.
been defeated.
And that means I must fall back for now.
Yeah.
alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Hold out for much longer.
Here. Let's try this.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
My body belongs to this guy. Difficult situation. Let's try this.
Officer, are you kidding me?
Let's try this. Go away. Let's see. Let's try this. This is one more step toward victory.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Audacious for you to leave Dong Zhuo's side and attack on your own. I will make you regret coming here with such a pitiful force.
You thought you could just barge in here and walk away unharmed? You're finished!
Let's end it.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Bring him down. Take this!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down. Gotta be quicker than that.
All my might.
Gotta be quicker than that.
All my might. Let's end it.
Table strap. Attack.
Bear witness to my power.
It's been easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've lost Lord Zhou! What should we do?
All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Yeah. You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight well.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You must fall back.
Every rebel blade lies broken. Now we take the offensive. On the advance.
boost to our morale. This will help us push onward to victory.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
One guy. I'll take you on. Are you ready?
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Gotcha. Here we go. Take this. There we go.
Bring him down. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Best I fall back and get my head straight.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
Favorable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I suppose they lasted as long as could be hoped.
Only a few officers left on their side. They had superior numbers, but what a disappointment they have been.
To fight at my side? Take this! Take us! Earn my respect.
See your side of it, little Zhou. Stay straight. I just thought that we might be able to walk the same path.
Take this! Our enemies fell to my incredible might! An officer? You must be kidding!
Stay sharp. Hanzo-chan. Is that it? Go! Time to act. Tails turn. Looking rough. Take this. Is that it? All right. All my might. Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
It's not over yet. Going down.
I suppose I lasted as long as could be hoped.
Put on only a few officers left on their side. They had superior numbers, but what a disappointment they have been.
I see you're siding with Louis Boo. Unfortunate. What a thought that we might be able to walk the same path. Looking rough.
To fight at my side? Guts earn right.
Take this! Take this! Turn your heads! Take this!
My mission lights the way.
Take this!
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance. What's next? You're done.
What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated. Stay sharp.
Here.
Gotta be quicker than that. Take this. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough. I see you.
Ready yourself.
All my might.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Ready yourself.
Office open. Are you kidding me? Ha! Turn the tables. What's next? Hanzo-chan. Take this. That is Azure Dragon.
Not bad.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Felling traitors falls to me, Zhou. Here and now, I shall fulfill my duty as leader of the Alliance. You should be yours.
You're their general, are you? Death is imminent. Prepare yourself.
Get back. You'll learn how unmatched you are. Ready yourself. You're finished. You should back up. I shall not be able to hold out this rate. I cannot allow myself to fall. You should be on. Take this. It's not over yet. You should be on. Ready, Oscar. Take this. Stay sharp. Got you. Take this. Take this. Take this.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Failed as leader of this alliance.
The coalition has hereby been defeated. Now no one stands in my way. I will show you what peace achieved through might looks like.
I see. Then I'll give it some thought.
I sincerely hope that you will, Lord Louis-Bu. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out.
Not at all. I was losing patience with that boring banquet anyway.
I'm really glad we got the chance to talk. Please retire early and rest well tonight. Sweet dreams. Eavesdropping, are we? There's no need to apologize. You just happened to be passing by, right? I have something to ask you. Do you really believe that this path you've chosen will lead to an age of peace? I see. So, it must be too soon to tell for certain. The path before me is already set. As my father's sword, I know that I have no real will of my own. But, even so, I want nothing more than for you to make your own choice without regret. As someone likely born to the same fate as you, that is my one and only wish. That goes for whatever path you choose, even if it does not cross with mine. And with that, I take my leave. Sleep well.
The Coalition forces have collapsed, and their ranks are scattered. Their defeat at Hulao Gate was a devastating blow. Now's our chance to crush them once and for all. I'm giving you an army to command. Show them what it really means to be strong.
Let's go. I challenge you to battle. Take care of yourself. Take that in. Think again. There we go. Turn the tables. I'll take this. Get there. There we go. I see you. Looking rough. There we go! Take this! Take this! Take this! It is here! Time to act. Take this! Is that it? There we go! Tables set.
All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been defeated.
Take this. Back for now. Take this. Words cannot describe your ability.
What's next?
All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Now we're back to even. We can do this.
Stay sharp. Looking rough. Take this. That it. What's up, Connor?
my might.
I wish to be by your
The
side.
enemy officer has been
Always.
defeated.
Gotta be quicker than that.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go.
Looking rough.
Take this.
Looking rough. Whoa, looking rough.
Take this. There we go. There we go. Take this. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Bring him down. Guess you want to die.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Get serious! Take this! Had it! All my might! Take this! I see you. All my might. The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Time to act. Take this. I see you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Tables turn.
All my might. The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Counting on you. Take this! All my might!
Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! Take this! Take this! Now take this! Take this! All my might!
Good eye! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Looking rough. Take this! Set it! Take this! Set it! Looking rough. Take this! That's it!
This territory is ours.
Here we go!
Let's go. Let's go.
Come and face me! This ought to be fun!
Take this! Is that it? Take this! Is that it? See you. Take this! Is that it? Take this! Looking rough. Take this! Is that it?
Come on! You all follow me! Time to advance! Get ready!
Take this! Is that it? Stay sharp! All my might! Take this! All my might!
Here's where it ends.
The enemy officer
That was fun!
has been defeated.
I look forward to doing it again. Let's give it up.
Looking rough. All my might. I've been bested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Stay sharp. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Is that it? Oh. Let's go! The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Get ready to be brought down.
Take this.
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
All my might. Now is the time
The
for
enemy
forward
officer
momentum.
has been
Come,
defeated.
Onward. March forward.
Take this.
All right. Everyone.
Take this. Hadouken.
All my might. Here we go.
Easy. Time to act.
This is it.
Let's get serious.
With all my might.
Take this.
All my might.
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have the upper hand. Let's keep this up.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
assess the situation. Now is the time. Go! Attack! We'll be here to support. Get ready to be brought down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time has come to show the results of our training. Momentum is on
the
our
enemy
side.
officer has been
Excellent
defeated.
Opportunity.
Infested. The enemy officer
Time for a
has
good
been
old
defeated.
fight. Get ready. The adversary in
Turn the tables. Take this. Hunter's out. I will break you.
Can you handle this?
Looking rough. Looking rough. Hunter's out. Looking rough. See ya. Let's end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight.
advance.
Take this. Take this. Bear witness to my power. Take this.
The momentum is on our side.
Is ours.
Excellent opportunity.
This territory belongs to Dong Zhou. Stop here and do not complain.
Bear witness to my power. Take this! This territory is ours.
Did you run in looking for fate? How thoughtless!
I see it. Bear witness to my power. All my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Halt! We must assess the situation. I'm making my way up!
Take this! This territory is ours. Let's go.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Trample them underfoot. The waiting is over. Let us rush in already.
This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush. This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush.
Take this.
Surprise attack! Coming!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Surprise attack! I should have seen it coming!
Boosts to our morale. This will help us push onward to victory.
Everyone! We have to work together!
One guy shall take you on. Are you ready?
Bring them down.
Stop! And face me if you dare!
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
Sun Shun shall take you on!
The enemy officer
It cannot end here. We must pull back.
So, we battle. Let us forget our ties and approach the matter solely as combatants.
Be honored, for it is I who shall face it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How could it have come to this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Looking rough.
Take this.
Unbelievable!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have but one life. I may withdraw now, but I shall return. We don't stand a chance in the state we're in. And we can't expect any help from Yuan Shu either. It will be difficult to hold the line much longer. We have to pull back.
Sun Jian and Yuan Shu. My, what an absolutely miserable alliance that must be.
Yes. At Zhou Gate, they even squabbled over provisions.
Lord Sun Jian, the famed patriarch of a clan of warriors, and Lord Yuan Shu, a fourth-generation aristocrat from the prestigious Yuan clan. Their shared hunger for glory has them tripping over each other at every turn. This is wonderful for us, of course. Even the largest armies are easily shattered when they are in such disarray.
Nonsense. Weaklings are weak, no matter how many there are. Oh, so you see things as I do.
That said, not all in the ranks of Sun Jian and Yuan Shu are so feckless. And to think that we've bested them so handily.
So, we are a force without rival, or so it would seem. Now then, the question is, what does Lord Dongzhuo make of this?
There you are. Come to think of it, you had your start fighting alongside Liu Bei during that blasted Zheng Zhao's rebellion. I suspected that you might still be enthralled by his childish delusions. But it seems I have underestimated the strength of your will. Liu Bei's view of the world is one that I cannot abide. Rendering aid to the weak is itself an admirable pursuit. One might even call it noble. But true generosity can only come from those with power. Mercy without strength is the mother of helpless souls. The place of my birth is a brutal wasteland. In that world, strength defines reality and one's place within it. And the powerless are left without refuge. They are hunted down and devoured as prey. Still, the chance to rise is equally afforded to all. They need only the will to claim it in battle. They are devoured to sustain those who will. Those who lack even the resolve to survive are so beyond salvation that neither Liu Bei nor the Divine itself could save them. If that is unacceptable, the only choice is to fight. Only battle can turn a flock of sheep into a pack of wolves. All that separates the strong and the weak is the will to live. Be they children, the sick, or those withered with age, neither the peasants nor the emperor are exempt. All that I do is done without contempt. I oppress, brutalize, and exploit because I believe in their resolve. That being said, Wang Yun's prattling was not without truth. This is Luo Yang, and not Liang. The people of the Heartland cannot comprehend the ways of the West. I'll always be a tyrant in their eyes. In spite of that, can you still follow me? If you mean to abandon me, now is the time. Your eyes see the truth that many cannot. They are far more valuable than even their beauty suggests. Join me for a drink today. I just received something special from Liang this morning. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
There you are. I have someone here who wishes to meet with you.
So, we meet again, Zhou Luan. When I saw you on the battlefield at Luoyang, I almost didn't believe it. But here you are, and your dawn-lit eyes see the makings of a hero in Dong Zhuo. No need to be hasty. We will not be disturbed. For tonight, I've only come to speak with you. Dong Zhuo advocates and aims to impose the rule of might. The weak are slaughtered to feed the strong. The mighty flourish until they're consumed by one of greater power. It's elegantly clear, and even the feeble can rise up the ranks if they find a way to prove their worth. In a sense, Dong Zhuo's philosophy is not so far removed from my own. However, there is also one critical truth that he has failed to consider. Man is bound by constraints which transcend nature, namely, the law. Although I'm sure Dong Zhuo views the will of the strong as the superior authority. But who holds power to account when it betrays order? Must we simply wait for the silent judgment of the heavens? Indeed, that too is a valid solution. I can't deny it. After all, Dong Zhuo's superior power allowed him to swallow up the decaying Han court. If you ever begin to find Dong Zhuo unworthy, you're always welcome in my ranks. I hold you in the highest regard. You will not be disappointed. Farewell, Zuluan.
The last of the coalition has been eliminated. There are none left to oppose Lord Dongzhuo. But even so, we likely won't see peace in Luoyang for a while yet. Well, great change always comes with a little chaos as the dust settles. For every miserable soul who can adapt, there's another who rejoices at a world reshaped in his favor. Lord Dongzhuo is determined to build a little Liang right here in the heart of Luoyang. I'm sure it will grow to eventually consume the rest of the realm. As someone from Liang myself, it doesn't sound bad at all. And are you not also pleased? This is peace of a sort. Wouldn't you agree? The rest is up to you, guardians of peace, and how well you can uphold the rule of Lord Dongzhuo. I am our leader's trusted advisor. It's only natural for me to know who you really are. Well, the council is about to begin. Shall we go?
That concludes my report on the enemy's formation. Their force seems quite formidable for its size.
I see. This shouldn't take long to deal with. Zhongliao, put them down like dogs.
Yes, I shall depart at once.
Now, I'm still waiting on those court appointments. The official I had executed has yet to be replaced, Li Zhou.
Yes! Recruitment is well underway.
I thought it was the Emperor giving orders here for a moment.
Oh?
Forget it. I spoke out of turn. I'm going out for a long ride. Finish the rest of the council without me.
Lord Luibu.
Don't bother bringing him back. Diao Chan, do what you must to soothe his spirits.
Yes, as you command.
So, our days have become a wine that tastes of nothing in his mind as well.
Is there no one who could stand against Dongzhuo? What will come of the world?
Yes.
I cannot fathom abandoning the Emperor.
Zuluan. I sense a conspiracy taking root in Luoyang. You should stay close to Lord Dongzhuo. He's being targeted by someone. But I've yet to uncover any of the details. Who will make a move? When and where? The enemy seems to be going to great lengths to keep their intentions hidden. Yes, I'm coming with you.
It's you. Perfect timing. I've just decided to officially move the capital to Chang'an. This land is a decadent cradle for cowards. It's no place for a man of my nature. Just being here has caused me to begin reeking of decay. Begin preparing for the move as soon as Zhang Liao and the others return. I've already arranged for others to handle the supplies. All that remains is the Han's treasured heirlooms, but...
Lord Dongzhou! There's a rebellion! The palace is under siege by a massive army! Enemy soldiers have already flooded inside the walls. You're not safe here. Please, flee before it's too late! I don't know, but their forces fly the banner of Cao Cao.
Huh.
Lord Dongzhou?
Of course, Cao Cao, you cunning fox. I'm sure Louis Bu's turned on me as well. And Wang Yun did the scheming. No, it must have been Diao Chan. I'd assumed that holding Wang Yun captive would keep her in check. How unexpectedly bold of her. I mistook her for a dull blade in a beautiful sheath. She's turned out to be a real throat slicer. Guardian of peace. The sacred wings that steer the course of heroes. Such a bird still rests on my shoulder. So, I am not yet forsaken by the divine. The sheep lures the wolf before revealing itself to be a lion. And thus, the weak overcome the strong with power yet unseen. The world is just as it should be. I need only become stronger still to surpass every rival. We shall escape Luoyang. Fly with me!
I am Zhou.
Whatever plot they hatch, I'll tear it apart through sheer power. Let us go. We shall break through the siege and survive.
Looking rough.
So, is truly side with Dongzhou?
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
You, huh? Gotta be honest, I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back!
Cannot hold out for much longer. You may have the qualities of a hero, but it is wrong to torment the people. The Emperor.
Your short-sightedness and your softness bring the very suffering you lament. Do you not understand?
Lord Dongzhou, I appreciate all you've done for me, yet I must repay your kindness with betrayal.
Let us do battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You would point your blade at me now? It is obvious who pulls the strings behind your back.
As you guessed, Lord Yong convinced you. Remaining loyal would simply mean putting an end to that way.
Wang Yun does have his way with words, but that is not wisdom for
The enemy officer has been
Allow
defeated.
me to show you how the strong devour the weak.
Out of my sight! How irritating! We must retreat! Take that!
Tables I see it.
Out of my sight!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perhaps I am no match for a man like that.
On the advance!
The enemy officer
Time I
has
see
been
you!
defeated.
You're finished!
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
I know I have to go through you. So, let's fight it out with everything we have.
No mercy!
Go on then.
This is the end. Turn the tables. Take this. Time to attack.
You are very useful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope you might show some restraint. It seems I must withdraw.
Now we prove Western Liang's bonds. Break the encirclement and rescue Lord Dongzhuo!
Reinforcements from Western Liang?
Let's go.
We cannot let them join up with Dongzhuo.
Now, advance! Reporting! Lord Matong's reinforcements have arrived! Lord Zhang Liao is also inbound from the east!
Let's go.
Let us go greet our allies. Clear the way for them.
On the advance!
Take this.
There we go! Dongzhuo is coming this way! Stay sharp!
In advance!
Looking rough.
There we go!
We will draw the enemy here and open up a
The enemy
path for
officer
our reinforcements.
has been defeated.
Lord Dongzhuo, we have arrived from Western Liang and will now join your forces!
Well met, Matang. The neighing of Western Liang steeds is music to my ears.
I've slain the enemy officer!
I soon shall take you on!
There, we are now equal. Right then, let's go pay them back in full.
Take this. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
Yes, the resistance is futile!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
End here. We must pull back.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Got this.
I dare you to try and best me and my foe. It's your turn.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not let up! Keep attacking them!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Finish it! Stop! And face me if you dare!
Here's the resistance is futile.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Lend us a hand.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Turn the table! Predictable! Fire! Looking rough.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I leave the rest up to you.
We fight!
Turn the table.
The beast won't go down
The enemy
easily.
officer
But do not
been
give
defeated.
up. We cannot let him escape.
Begin the advance.
Speak street! This ought to be fun!
Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Loose.
Hold out a little longer, my Lord Zhou. Your loyal retainer is coming to ensure your safety. Lord Zhou is using himself as bait. We'll use this as an opportunity to approach and strike at the enemy's opening. Start the advance!
Looks like Zhang Liao has arrived. Use this momentum.
Lay waste to the enemy!
Time to throw down. This'll be a good one.
Tables turning. You see it all. Let's end this. That's where it ends. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was fun! I look forward to doing it again.
We need to assess the situation.
This will do it.
Drive back Sun Tian's army and save Lord Dongzhuo!
Reinforcements. So this is what Dongzhuo was waiting for.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have no
The enemy
choice but to
officer
retreat for now.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
It's simply
The enemy officer has been defeated.
never here. Until next time.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward! Every one of you, follow me! On the advance.
Let's go.
You believe Dongzhuo's way is just? And neither of us can yield.
Let's give it to them.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we give to those who
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One guy shall take you on. Are you ready?
Unharmed, Lord Dongzhuo. I, Zhang Liao, shall now be your shield.
Zhou. A clash of this magnitude wouldn't feel right without you.
Zhou, the path you tread spells destruction. As a servant of the Han, I cannot stand idle.
I have something worth fighting for.
That rotten tree has no strength left. Cling to it, and I'll fell you along with it!
Cut me. Best I fall back and get my head straight.
Let me see what you can do.
This is the end, then.
It's hard to believe that not even an army of this size could defeat him. That man is truly a wild beast. Advance! We will end Dong Zhuo here and now.
March forward.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
The enemy officer
We march
has been
at
defeated.
once!
Defeat. This will not be where I die. However,
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Hold out for much longer.
I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
You gotta be quicker. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
The obstacle has been removed. Let us push through the palace gates to open our path. On the advance.
Overwhelm them. We must not let Dong Zhuo escape.
Cao, always an annoyance. But this encirclement is easily breakable.
Well aware of your skill. Use every bit of strength to take you on! I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Halt here. Let us wait and see what transpires.
The moment has come.
I think we're now enemies. This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
Let's go! A true warrior of the three kingdoms. All my might. Turn the table.
But you know me. I'm not going to pull any punches.
All my might.
Come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
aren't going my way today. Maybe next time. It can't be.
All my might. Is that it? Decision's over. Boy, just hang on. Not done yet.
The enemy officer
Still need
has
it.
been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now. We will demoralize their ranks. Come, prepare an ambush!
So we have a duel then. Reward. I shall not hold back.
Out of my sight!
Nice try.
Well done! Most impressive!
Let's get serious. Okay, it's here. I see it.
An open field.
All my might.
No matter how you slice it.
I see it. Time to act.
Bring them down.
An open head.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Tables turned. Time to attack.
The enemy officer
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
Bear witness to my power.
Can you handle this?
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
I, Zhou challenge you.
Turn the table. Open it. Time to attack. An open. I see it. Open it. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
not rise again even if you escape from Luoyang. I will finish you and spare you that ignominy.
You decide how I die? Don't make me laugh. Know your place, Cao Cao.
Everything has been for this moment. We shall see if my plan is enough to end you.
Well, you sly dog. Seems like there's still some fight in those old bones yet.
You still serve Dong Zhuo, despite knowing his wickedness. Show me the resolve behind that choice.
Will you allow yourself to fall alongside Dong Zhuo? As you stayed in the shadows, his fate would not find you.
Take this! Let's end it!
No! It's a fight then! You don't like this, but I will win nonetheless!
Open it! Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
An officer? You must be kidding!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Bear witness to my power. Tables turn. Bear witness to my power. Take this. Oh my God! How? The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. I will have my revenge.
And open. See. Take this. Take this. Let's open it. And open it. Concentrate. Let me give you the net. Bear witness to my Let's end it. I see it. Time to act. Let's end this.
Such impressive feats. You are truly a warrior with no
The
equal.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Dong Zhuo escapes me again.
We've broken their encirclement, but more will be waiting up ahead.
Lord Louis Bu's forces are stationed outside. Go quickly and join them. We'll hold the enemy here.
Louis Bu, is it? Keep your wits about you. As I thought. Another lapdog stands ready to lunge at my throat.
Lord Dongzhuo, prepare yourself.
Oh, prepare, she says. Are you prepared for the consequences of betraying your master?
You think yourself our master? Don't be ridiculous. You're nothing but a talking beast. Ready yourself.
I must admit, you fought with great skill. Uniting the weak to consume the powerful. Even that requires a will of iron and a heart of honor. Liao Chun, I have at long last realized the true value of this precious blade.
Standing with Dongzhuo is your own choice. You better make this worth my time. You're finished. You're finished.
So be it. Let's try this.
To see Dongju slain. You cannot fail here. Let's go, Lord Weaver.
I'll be right by your side, Yao Cheng. Take this!
Let's try this.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
I see you.
Sure. The hour is late, but I must not falter.
Looking rough.
Got this!
This can't be.
The hour is late, but I must not falter. Don't worry about me. Let's go. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure.
Got this! Let's go! Let's get some. Got this. Let's go. Going down.
The hour is late, but I must not falter. Don't worry about me. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure.
Oh, gotta be quicker. Whoa.
I see you.
All my weight.
Let's try this. This ends here.
Finish you all. Let's get serious.
The hour is late, but I must falter. Don't worry about me. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure.
Got this.
go.
The hour is late, but I must not falter. Don't worry about me. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure. The strong must never be seen to kneel. I shall purge all who dare defy me.
Whoa, gotta be quicker than that. I see you. Whoa, I see
It opens.
I see you.
Hunter attack. Open it. Out of my sight.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Ready yourself.
Bear witness to my power. It opens.
Nothing to me.
Whoa, gotta be quicker.
I must see this through.
It opens. It opens. Time to act. Hunter attack. Time to act. Time to act. All my might.
My mission lights the way.
It opens.
And so the mighty are devoured by the feeble masses. Perhaps this, too, is the will of nature. The hour is late, but I must not falter.
Easy. Gotta be quicker.
Don't worry about me. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure.
This ends here.
Let's get serious.
Huh.
As I thought. Another lapdog stands ready to lunge at my throat.
Lord Dongzhuo, prepare yourself.
I must admit, you fought with great skill. Uniting the weak to consume the powerful. Even that requires a will of iron and a heart for honor. Yao Cheng, I have at long last realized the true value of this precious blade.
This is the path you've chosen, so be it.
Struggling up here. Take this! Take this!
I see you.
I see you. Time to act. Rough. I'm struggling out here. Now.
I see you.
I'm struggling out here.
Let's try this. Strike as one.
Turn the tables. Take this. Stay strong.
I see you.
Stay sharp.
Sorry.
I'm going to withdraw.
Dongzhuo slain. I cannot fail you. Let's go, Lord Luibu.
I'll be right by your side, Yao Cheng.
ends here!
Sure. The hour is late, but I must not falter.
Better I am!
Don't worry about me. Keep fighting. This wound is nothing I cannot endure.
Standing with Dong Zhuo is your own choice. But you better make this worth my time.
Nothing to me. I must see this through. My mission lights the way. Let's try this.
Ready yourself! You're finished! Ready yourself!
Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta stay sharp.
Let's try.
Gotta be quicker. Whoa. Got you.
Ready yourself!
Straight from the truth.
The strong must never be seen to kneel. I shall purge all who dare defy me.
Fallen? Do not lose hope. I will see your wish fulfilled. You're finished.
Eternity has braved the destruction. Still endure. Let them taste true despair.
Take this.
Out of my sight!
Take this. Take this. You're finished. Stay sharp. Looking rough. Take this. Weak attempt. Down. On that. Under that. Take this. It's not over yet.
Brink of destruction, they still endure. Let them taste true despair.
You're finished. Turn the hands. Show you how much. I'm going to enjoy breaking you.
This can't be.
Gotta be quicker. This can't be.
Let's go. Take this.
Ready yourself.
Turn the tables. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. I see it. Take this.
Think again. No one can defeat Louis Boo.
Take this. Is that it? Not over yet. Take this. Is that it? Looking rough. Stay sharp. Stay sharp. Take this.
I'll show you how much better I am. You're finished.
Got you. Take this.
Ready up.
Take this. Is that it? Tables turned.
How boring.
I see it. Take this. Is that it?
How boring. Ready yourself.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp. You gotta be quicker. Take this. Is that it? I see it. Take this. Is that it? Turn the tables.
How boring.
Looking rough.
None can withstand my might.
Looking rough.
You're finished.
Gotta be quicker than that. See it. Going down.
can defeat Louis Vu. How boring. Studying out here. Stay sharp. Got you. Take that. I'll show you how much better I am. Time to attack. Time to act. Take this!
Let's go.